Well, good morning and welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm not in the area where I live usually. I'm in the next province over in Ontario for work, so for the next couple of months I'm going to try to visit a couple locations where I really want to go. But for today I decided to come to this well, I'm not in the forest, I'm in the field now, but picked the trail for the forest to do a bit of woodland photography, and I came for sunrise. Sunrise is happening right now. It's not much light. It's a bit of a cloudy morning a bit, but that's okay. I just want to practice my woodland photography, find a couple of compositions, and I might come back here when there's a bit more fog. It looks like a really nice forest for fog because the forest is nice and I don't know, just nicer to what I'm used to. So I'm gonna walk the trail and see what this place has to offer. So we have a bit of color here in the sky, but I mean, there's not much of a subject for me to photograph. Looks nice though. I wish I was someplace better for a sunrise, but like I said, I'm doing woodland. Just gotta focus on the trees. So that's what I'm doing. So I couldn't resist the sky here. I know I wanted to do some woodland, but look at this sky. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, it's a really nice sky, and we have the sun just popping right. I can't point, I'm not good at this. Anyways, you guys can see it. So the shot here is really just all about the sky. I mean, the sky looks amazing, but the composition is just like, meh. But it is beautiful. So it's not, you know, it's not much. I might readjust a bit here. Let's try to do that right now, actually. So I think I got a bit of a better composition because the other image was just dry. There was not much going on except for the sky. So I had that shot. So as I usually do, I always try to find some foreground. So I went right on the ground as usual. And there's some nice tall grass here, and I have a purple flower right over here. It's a couple of purple flowers. So I'm just shooting through the grass, and I think it has a nice effect. It has more depth to the image than my last shot, and then the sky really helps with the image. So the one thing I had to do is I had to do a little focus stack, not really, but focus on the tree for the first image, and then I took a separate exposure for the sky, and then for the foreground I had a faster shutter speed because there was a wind and I wanted to freeze the motion, and I didn't want the foreground to be blurred. I thought about having a blurry back foreground, but I don't know, once I get back home I'll decide if I want the blurry foreground or not. So I took it just in case, but I think it's gonna be good. This nice little scene right near the trail, right near the river, and we have these nice trees that are backlit and they're just leading in to the river, and they have a nice layer of moss, and there's some dead ferns that are orange, so it's adding that extra color, and I really like it too. There's some nice roots coming out the ground, poking towards the river, so that it really adds a nice element to the image. The only little problem I had was the sun was kind of harsh, and I had to just put my finger in front of the lens just to get rid of the lens flare. But other than that, I just had to take an exposure for the highlights, an exposure for the shadows, focus at the straight trunk here at f9, and I have the background, the far background's out of focus, so that's pretty much it for the shot. It's pretty, I mean, for me it was a bit obvious. I'm really happy to find this. It's really good. I like it. So, but we'll see when I get back home. But yeah, here's the image. So I'm just right off the trail here, and I saw this lonely fern. So I was looking around, and then I saw all these beautiful purple leaves. These little, I don't know what they are. They're just like little, there's purple leaf on the ground. So I had to take a shot of this. So the way I composed it, I just put I'm low to the ground, as you guys can see. And I put this fern right in the middle of the frame on the top part of the picture, I would say. And then to contrast the fern, this is why I'm so low, is to capture these leaves, and the fern is contrast with the line of trees in the background. So it looks really nice. I think this is going to be my favorite shot of the day. And I'm just waiting for dabble of light on the ground here, just to add a bit more interest. The only problem I'm having is the wind. So I'm having to play with my shutter speed. I'm around a 20th of a second, and ISO is pretty high. Sometimes I go up to 1000 ISO. So and I also have to focus stack a bit, because I'm shooting around f14, sometimes I get to shoot f/16, so it's gonna be a bit of a complicated edit, but I think I'll manage it. But yeah, here's the image, guys. Satisfied with especially with the last image I took. I think that was my best woodland I ever took. So I've been out for a while now. It's almost noon, so I'm just walking back. I haven't done much of the trail because I've been stopping a lot along the way and took a lot of time to take the images and do the vlogging and all that. So yeah, no, I'll probably be coming back here for an early morning with fog. Hopefully it happens. But yeah, no, this is the end of the video, guys. So if you did like the video, please give it a like, consider subscribing, and until next time, guys, God bless.